4 more days of this Ashes series remaining, or at least scheduled days remaining. It feels like a very important day, this one ahead, with Australia 61 for 1 in reply. Australia trailing by 2-2-2. Morning, Ricky. Through to the close, having lost just the 1 wicket, that of David Warner. Usman Khawaja played very well, as he has done in this series throughout. Middle with David Saker, and will be coming in now for the 26th over of the innings. Just... yeah, his line wasn't quite right. In his first spell with the new ball, he was... a good one. Just a bit of angle in, and then... no, more evidence of that bounce, and an... good one, past the outside edge.
I mean, I look back to that, at the end of the day...
well, that's a good start from Mark Wood. It's brilliantly bowled. That's a little bit fuller. It's just nipped off the surface, and good carry again through to Best. Well, we talked earlier about leaving the ball on length. That's gone directly over. That's beaten Bairstow. There's a leg slip. It's beaten Brook as well. And it's one of those that has moved after pitching. So it pitches, and then the seam is upright, and you'll see it swing after pitching and beat Bairstow. Watch this go.
Yeah, it looked like the most challenging day for the keepers yesterday. Alex Carey was diving all over the place as well in the Australian innings. He put a catch down. There were 9 byes for Australia. It's normally Lords, isn't it, where we see this sort of movement most in the UK. Just with the cloud cover in, the overcast conditions, the ball does start wobbling around.
First runs off the bat this morning. Anderson just a bit straight on this occasion. Khawaja tickling it fine for 4.
Picking over. Might have just got a little bit greedy there, Anderson, looking for that one to swing back in, start a little bit straight. Good signs, though, for Anderson. He's getting that ball to swing back in. It's one thing that we've all noticed with him, that by the crease, he works hard for his runs.
That was fuller, and just a little bit of uncertainty from Labuschagne. It was also because Wood...
him jump out here. It's a lot wider on the crease, but that's the length, and straight away you see an uncomfortable shot from Labuschagne. He's sort of stuck. He's on the crease. That ball's challenging the top of the stumps. And you'll see the reaction from the English. Just when he gets there, when he gets sort of straight and back of a length, it just seems to me that
73 for 1 Australia. They trail by 210. Oh, Wood just falling over there, as he often does in his follow-through. After 32, 165 for 3. Australia 73 for 1. Not timed, square of the wicket. Dan Lawrence gives change. Chase, the fielding substitute.
Yeah, a good example there. When you're in good touch and you're moving the game along, you find the middle of the bat. That goes through the covers for probably 3 or 4. But when you're just sitting back a bit at the moment, looking to see the ball, if you don't find the timing, that was a genuine half volley. A week ago at Manchester, that's 4. That's through cover or cover point across this.
Here was the pick of the bowlers yesterday. Chris Woakes 1 for 8, the wicket of David Warner. Good catch from Zach Crawley. Graham Gooch, Alex Stewart. There are just some cricketers that will play for as long as possible. Mark Ramprakash, who played at Middlesex, a good player. Of Laws and Atkinson with the ball. Here he is, 6th Test match on the bounce this summer. In fact, he's played in every Ashes Test match at home of the last 25. It's a good start from Broad. He's bowled beautifully to Labuschagne in this series from wide of the crease, angling it in and nipping it away. It was past Bairstow. Was it thigh pad? No, Byes didn't hit anything.
Once again, that ball swinging after it bounces. I heard Mike Atherton talk about that this morning. It's down the leg side. It misses everything, but look at it go. Seam stays upright, just enough to swing away from a diving Bairstow.
No, just going down, I think, did too much. Broad set him up beautifully, held it outside off, and just did too much going down.
Certainly the big in-swing had attempted, yeah. Just the angle, going to take that down the leg side, and a little bit of swing.
Yeah, classic Broad. Just held the line outside off. And he bowls the outswinger. He is a special cricketer, this lad. And he's got that crowd behind him again.
Yeah, terrific bowling that. Fine. A bit of a wobble seam. Doesn't do a lot in the end for England. It does too much. Perilously close to the edge. Oh. Terrific bowling.
Now the in-swinger, does it carry? Don't think it did. What an over from Stuart Broad.
It's just always thinking of a way of getting a batsman out. There's that last ball again. Bat, and then I think a little bit of thigh guard saved him there. Just took the pace off it. Didn't quite carry to duck it at leg slip.
That's not going to help it.
Is that Broady once again trying to show us it's out of shape, that he can't even hang on to it properly?
Shot. He's been patient, all right. Usman Khawaja will stay back and invite bowlers to just get it that little bit fuller.
He's been waiting for that full ball for some time now. First time it's probably hit the centre of the bat. Races away on this quick outfield at the Oval. Plenty of pitches. Still Stokes finds a way to just stop it before the boundary.
Another one. Evades Johnny Bairstow. Nothing he could have done about it, really. It swung viciously as it went past the...
High quality catch. Mark Butcher is doing a bit of time travel there. Spotted that one a bit early. Got the feel for it.
It's a fabulous catch. I mean, that's entirely instinct. You take a grab like that. And wonderful balance. Just on the grab, you remember Mark Waugh taking. And the hum goes up around the oval. Huge moment.
And that's like Steve Smith in the nets prior to the game. Gets the half volley, puts it away. 100 up for Australia.
Yeah, terrific shot this from Smith. Full extension. Picks that bat up in its way. It goes out to...
And he goes again. Slightly wider, only a touch. But exactly the same result.
Yeah, a bit fuller here, Anderson. Generally in his first spell, he was probably slightly short of what his ideal length would be. He's pushed both these up on a slightly fuller length and has been drilled twice now. Back past him for 4. Wonder if he'll give Smith a third opportunity.
Soft hands from Khawaja allows the ball to go to ground first and foremost. And then it's past Duckett for the boundary.
That is part of Khawaja's skill.
He loves batting here at the Oval.
So Australia 115 for 2, slow going, but only losing those 2 wickets and still trailing by 168.
Oh, now that's out, surely. That is out. Yes, given. It looks out real time. If he didn't hit it, he's in trouble. Khawaja's going to have a look.
Please keep it going, gap between bat and ball. Keep it going to the pads, please. Thank you. No bat involved. Ball tracking, please. Hitting outside off. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Thank you. I'll go back to Kumar on field.
Yep, given out on the field. And the decision wasn't overturned by the third umpire. 150 test wickets. Doesn't miss them, he really doesn't. He shuffles across, that was middle and off. And how often has he worked it to the leg side for 4?
We've seen Steven Smith do this a million times. Bowl it slightly full on the stumps. Always threads that gap. No matter how many mid-wickets you have, he's always going to find the boundary on that one. And yet again, Steven Smith gets his third bound.
There is that movement. 4 more buys. Bairstow could get nowhere near that. Pass mid-on. A diving Wood. And that will go away for 4. He scores quickly. Travis Head, it'll be a different tempo while Travis Head's at the crease.
It's a good shot, that. Playing it more on the angle. Just came in a little bit. Just allowed the ball to come to him and just hit it on top of its bounce. Good effort there by Mark Wood.
Has he nicked that? Has he nicked it? Yes! Broad's on a spell again after lunch at the Oval. He has 2 in 2 overs. They've pitched it up to Head and they've got Travis Head out.
We told you before lunch he bowled a really good spell but wasn't lucky. But post-lunch, he's got his rewards. First one being Khawaja, and this one, a lovely ball to Travis Head. Getting the outside edge, simple catch to Bairstow. Gets his second of the spell so far.
Too high, I think it's too high.
Stood there, he's like, can we have a go at this? He's running out of time there. And that's about it. They can't go for the DRS anymore, and that, I think they've done the right thing. Slightly high. He is unrelenting, isn't it, when it comes to DRS?
You can see why he was interested though, because it was full. It wasn't like back of the length. It's a reasonably full delivery. But Marsh is not a short man. And it was at the top of the pads.
Bairstow doing the right thing there.
Down the ground, where's that gone? I have no idea where that's gone. It's gone all the way for 6.
Oh my word. There's a bit happening here. And I can tell you the bowler is the one who's having the upper hand until Mitchell Marsh decides to do this. Walks into a ball, tonks it straight over long off. If ever there was one, there's mid off actually, but what a lovely shot. Risk and reward, Nasser.
Got Broad's reaction.
It's quite a shot, that, isn't it?
His sub shot. Down the pitch, Broad in the middle of a spell. And it's just been belted straight back over his head. Let's have a look at the LB shout. Was it too high? Oof. Umpire's call needed the on-field umpire's decision.
Strong man, Mitchell Marsh, and hits down the ground quite a bit. That was quite a shot, that.
Down the pitch again, brilliant cricket. 137 for 4.